what's up you guys? After Reaction. Today I'm going to be reacting to Small Person of Interest. This is season 4, episode 17. Let's get into the episode.
Alright, Finch. Edwards is headed for the gym. Find anything in his apartment?
Edward's wife's belongings.
Finch, I think we may have a problem. He's leaving the gym without working out.
He's doing vigilante work for the people that he's seeing, I'm guessing.
Edwards is following a very deliberate schedule, setting up pieces.
You think he's going to rob the bank?
He's making his move, Finch. Or not. Something else is going on. He's using a code to go into the service entrance. Might be messing with the electrical system.
What's he doing now?
He's making a call from a burner phone.
Clyde Barton.
Hi, is this the account holder at After Hours Management? This is Brian Humphreys at Fisher Savings and Loan. It appears the government's made an inquiry into your account and decided to freeze it.
Are you kidding me? My accountant said everything was in order.
Sir, there's no need to raise your voice. This is a pretty standard procedure. If you'll just come down to our branch on Montague, we can get all this straightened out.
You bet your ass we will. I'll be right there.
Finch, you got a line on After Hours Management?
When it comes to breaking, entering, and hacking, I can only do 2 at a time.
Finch, that guy Edwards was talking to?
Clyde Barton, that club owner who put Edward's patient in a wheelchair.
Well, how'd you know?
Edward seems to have done extensive research, and he's been researching this bank.
I think I'm spot on.
Hello, Fisher Savings.
Hi, is this Brian Humphreys?
Yeah.
Don't do anything stupid.
Okay, Finch, this makes no sense. I'm going in.
I need to see Brian Humphreys now.
Do you see my friend?
Yeah. Please remain calm. I'll get you what you need.
What are you talking about?
Look, we don't want any trouble. This guy's trying to rob us! Stop right there!
I'm trying to...
Guys, got a gun! Get your face to the ground!
Not gonna believe this, Finch. Edwards just framed this guy for armed robbery.
That's not all. It doesn't appear that this is the first time Edwards has framed someone like this. I believe our new number may be something of a vigilante.
And who's his next target? Edwards is punishing people who deserve it, making sure no innocent people get hurt in the process. We should hire him, Finch. Take the week off.
Need I remind you, Mr. Reese, that his number has come up, which means that his next target may escalate beyond any simple crime.
Well, one of his previous targets is coming back for revenge.
It appears Edwards is arriving home now.
Hi, everyone. Thank you all for coming. I hope you're all at least getting a drink out of your tax write-offs tonight. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name's Shane Edwards. And this is my wife, Lucy.
Do you have any other pictures of her? Because that's the only picture that we ever see. There should be more pictures of her then.
Quiet little spot with a fountain. When I absent-mindedly traipsed through her perfectly timed shot, ruining hours of prep work. But instead of getting mad, she just started laughing. Said there was no use getting upset now. She'd just have to make do with an avant-garde golden hour photo of a blurry foot.
Mr. Reese, we may have some trouble. Someone's sneaking in through the service entrance. Oh my, it's Morris, the man convicted of killing Edward's wife.
Photographer.
I thought he was in prison.
Released yesterday on parole. The system wasn't updated due to an administrative delay.
Well, what the hell is he doing here?
And a couple of years later, I proposed to her, just after we carved our initials on a bench nearby. After her passing, I couldn't bring myself to visit that place anymore. I couldn't even think about it. Until I went into therapy. And it was therapy that made me whole again. Moving on is not about forgetting or ignoring the
Morris is heading straight for Edwards.
We all know that's impossible.
Excuse me for a moment.
But to incorporate
So, Doc, I keep having this dream.
And that's why victim advocacy is so important, no matter what form that advocacy takes. So I'm here tonight to ask you to help me continue in my practice. Thank you very much.
Been a while, Doc.
You? What the hell are you doing here?
Come on. What are they saying, Finch?
Too much commotion.
Hey, come on.
Mr. Reese, what's happening?
I think Morris just threatened Edwards.
Let's go!
Edwards is on the move, Finch. Something's wrong, Finch. The battery in Edwards' car's been drained. It's wired to blow. Get on! All right, Doc. Why does Morris want you dead?
else just answered the phone.
It's you, isn't it? I suppose you're trying to tell me not to do this. But I haven't given you a voice, so you have nothing to say.
Okay.
Any news on Mars?
Our guys are still looking for him.
I never imagined he'd come after me.
Morris is still out there somewhere.
This guy's taken years of my life. He's not getting any more of my time.
We'll find him. Why would Morris, a guy who was just paroled, put a bomb in Edward's car and risk everything by confronting him in front of a crowd?
Criminals do stupid, incriminating stuff all the time. You don't put a bomb in a guy's car because you're mentally stable. Look, before delivering packages, Morris worked construction.
Rude.
Demolitions.
Guy knows how to...
That's what Harold was gonna do.
Pertinent information. I've just spotted new activity on an old email account that Morris had before he went to prison. A cryptic exchange with an anonymized account. It says, Roscoe has agreed to meet in the can, 11 a.m. tomorrow, Kent Avenue and North 9th Street. So, Morris is about to meet with a man named Roscoe?
I'd like to have a word with him.
Any luck finding Roscoe?
Well, the gun was already here, but there's no sign of Morris yet. And in the can meant in the trash outside a public restroom.
Remind me to never illegally purchase a firearm. While you're waiting, here's something rather odd. Do you remember when Edwards told you about seeing Morris's truck the night his wife died? Well, that story he told you matches the story he told in court and the story he told the cops when they interviewed him.
Of course, he would remember every detail. His wife was murdered.
It's not just the details, Mr. Reese. Verbatim. That kind of relentless snow that makes you forget there was ever a world without it. It's as if Edwards memorized that speech. But why would he do that? I've been going through the cell company's GPS records for Edwards' phone. He wasn't coming home when his wife was killed. He didn't arrive until several hours later, which means he couldn't have seen his wife's killer leaving the scene. He lied.
He didn't just lie, Finch. Edwards is the one who bought the gun.
He bought a gun under Morris's name? Mr. Reese, it's another frame job. 7 years ago, Edwards perjured himself to make sure that the man he believed had killed his wife would go away to prison.
Morris is out early. Only 7 years for his wife's murder. I'd be angry too.
So now Edwards is planning to put him away for good.
He probably blew up his own car. Make it look bad on his end.
Edwards is heading back home now.
It's possible he means to kill Morris with that gun and make it look like self-defense.
Get this. Right after Morris was released, he got a text message from his brother saying your guy would be at the gala.
Edwards must have spoofed the text to make sure that Morris would show up.
Then he blew up his own car to make it look like Morris tried to kill him.
Whatever Edwards' plan is, it could end in someone's death, including his own. We have to stop him.
Stop him. We should give him a medal. This bastard killed his wife and he's walking the streets free.
Edwards lied in his testimony. Have you considered that Morris might be innocent?
The man was obsessed. He didn't have a solid alibi. No other suspect to speak of.
Precisely. All the evidence against him was purely circumstantial. Morris has always maintained his innocence. It could be that he's telling the truth, and we may never know what really happened.
Guys, we don't even know what's happening now. Edwards just popped open a round and poured out the gunpowder. And I'm betting things won't go too well for Morris when Edwards plants gunshot residue on him.
If Edwards has figured out how to put this guy away, he should go for it. One less killer walking the streets.
Oh, he's figured...
We don't know that he's a killer, though.
Picked up Morris's fingerprints.
So now, Edwards is holding a gun with Morris's prints. It seems fairly obvious he intends to use it on someone. We cannot sanction murder.
We don't know if it's murder. None of Edwards' frames have ended in death before.
Mr. Reese, we wouldn't be focused on him if something bad wasn't about to happen.
I'm saying he doesn't look like a killer to me. He looks like a man who's lost.
Hey, sorry, I'm a little early.
No problem. Sounds like Hector's looking forward to spending time with you. I'll go get him. Here she is. Here she is.
Hi.
Yeah. You sure you don't mind?
I'm happy to watch him as long as you need me to.
Yeah, something came up I got to take care of tonight, so.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I think it will be, yeah. Thanks again for watching.
Of course. Bye.
Okay, Finch. Edwards is clearing out. Whatever his plan is gonna happen soon.
Hey, I think I got a lead on our killer. When Morris is in prison, his brother Sid never missed a visit. If Morris isn't at his brother's place, he knows where he's hiding.
Edwards might be thinking the same thing. Looks like he's heading for the brother's apartment.
Where's Edwards?
Here.
Edwards has been planning this for years. He can't move on. He needs closure.
Vengeance will not bring closure. You should know that by now. It didn't for Carter, it didn't for Shaw. And it won't bring Edwards any peace if he's targeted the wrong man.
Finch, the law doesn't always work. Edwards is correcting an injustice. If we deny him this, it will destroy him.
Don't make the mistake of assuming that you're the only person that's been down this path, Mr. Reese.
So tell me, Finch, where did that path take you?
I haven't been able to find Edwards, Mr. Reese, but I've located Morris's cell phone signal. Wait, this could be something.
Fusco.
Detective, have you located Morris's brother? It appears that he just sent Morris a text message, although I'll wager it's
Why is he... What?
a text to lure him out.
Yeah, I'd say it's a safe bet. Sid broke his cell phone while we were having a little chat.
How exactly does he know where Morris is?
No. But it didn't stop the lowlife from taking a swing at me.
He says to meet at the conservatory at the New York Botanical Gardens.
That's across town.
I'm close.
Could be dangerous, Finch.
Which is why you should have stopped Edwards while you had the chance.
Hello?
I've been waiting 7 years for this.
I have received direct threats on my personal cell phone. Someone is coming after us. Tell your boss to call me back.
Hello, Alicia. I'm sorry it's come to this. I'm aware of your relentless pursuit and subsequent elimination of the engineers involved in Northern Lights.
Did you really think that while you were watching others?
No one would be watching you.
I'd be careful if I were you.
An improvised explosive device is attached to the bottom of your car. Any sudden movement could set it off.
As a member of the Black Ops intelligence community,
I'm sure you're familiar with the damage such a device can do.
You have to understand, Nathan, he was a dear friend. I didn't know anything about his murder.
do you even believe yourself? You work in intelligence.
How can you not know?
No, the second it happened, I knew it, but I didn't know they were going to do it. I had no idea.
You're a trained liar. How will I ever know if you're telling the truth?
You won't. But I am. Everything we did was to make the world a safer place. But we strayed from the path. I admit it. I have so many regrets. But it's grown so big. And we're so small. I don't know who you are or how you know all this. But maybe you're right. Maybe Nathan's death, it is my fault. I saw the signs. I ignored them. Maybe I deserve this.
Kind of cute that the machine was trying to like tell you, don't do that, don't kill.
Dump that on your hands.
Gunpowder.
Do it.
Dr. Edwards.
Harold, what are you doing here?
I may not have been completely honest with you in our session, but you were right. We've both been down the same road. But if there's one thing I've learned, it's that revenge will never bring you closure.
You gotta help me.
Shut up!
I'm not a murderer.
You're a liar.
I dropped the package off to her in the morning, and that's all I did. I didn't like leaving packages at people's doorsteps during the holidays. A lot of thieves, a lot of bad people out there. I made sure she signed for it, and then I left. And I never came back that night.
You really expect me to believe that's why you kept going back? I know you killed her.
This is where you met, where you proposed. Why would you desecrate her memory by committing murder in the place where you were happiest?
Who said anything about murder? When they search his apartment, they'll find evidence he's been plotting to kill me. With a gunshot residue on his hands, there won't be any doubt he pulled the trigger. They'll put you away for the rest of your life, and there won't be anything you can do to stop it. After I pull the trigger,
But what if he's innocent, man?
tell them he shot me. Do that, and then everything will fall into place. Harold, whoever you are, I'm begging you, let me have this.
Harold, move away.
John, don't shoot. Shane? Listen to me. I watched someone close to me die before my eyes. Like you, I thought I needed to make sure that everyone responsible for that murder paid with their life. And I almost did it. I had my target. I had my finger on the trigger. But I realized that as certain as I was that these people deserved retribution, that life was infinitely more complicated than that. You may never know what happened on that day, but if you do this, if you condemn his life, there will be no doubt what you did to him. Even when your world stops, the world around you keeps moving forward, and you will too. But if you die here, that bright, beautiful, lively woman that fell in love with you here will forever die with you. I know you don't want that.
You're even less chatty than usual.
It's a long night.
I don't really care for these therapy sessions that he has.
Okay.
There he is.
Oh, he missed you.
Hey, little boy. Thanks for looking after him.
Anytime. Did you get everything taken care of?
Still working on it. Think it's gonna be okay.
I'm glad to hear it. Maybe we can walk him together sometime.
Maybe.
Wanna go?
He's your good little boy.
Finally be starting to move on.
What about Morris? Did he kill Edward's wife or not?
It's a question between him and his maker. Perhaps we should follow our own advice and let him go.
It's not good enough. The machine's got to know the truth.
It may, and the truth will likely remain with it. As frustrating as it might seem, some questions may never be answered. But what I do know is this: if Morris is a killer and tries to kill again, we'll be there. Come on. Come on.
Oh, that's rude. It was gonna show us. Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, well, that was Person of Interest Season 4, Episode 17, I think it was.
A little frustrating that we didn't get like an answer there at the end. Whatever. It was interesting to see like a person being a vigilante. But I just would have liked a definitive answer. It's frustrating. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.